Passionate Healthcare Providers Educational Series.
The company that has remained steadfast and kept the right principles. The company headed toward the world with the right principles. The company that grows with its customers and shares generously. We are Atomy. Atomy, which has been growing ever since its establishment in 2009, is a global network marketing company with a presence across the globe. Atomy's #1 goal of going beyond customer satisfaction to customer success continues to be its top priority to this day. Providing good quality products at reasonable prices, Atomy's competitiveness lies in the nature of distribution. The absolute quality and absolute price product philosophy that Atomy has practiced since its inception is included in all of its products, such as health functional foods, beauty, living, food, fashion, home appliances, and more. Atomy Hemohim surpassed 2 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales, ranked #1 in domestic health functional food exports. Developed as part of a national project by the Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute, Hemohim holds 23 international patents and made history in 2023 by being the first in the country to offer dual health benefits, immune boost and fatigue relief. Absolute Skincare, a flagship product, has surpassed 1 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales. It received the King Sejong Award from the Korean Intellectual Property Office, a first in cosmetics, and was named a world-class product for next generation by the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy. Atomy prioritizes customers, earning customer-centered management certification for 3 consecutive years, a rare industry feat. Since opening its U.S. branch in 2010, Atomy has grown into a global hub, linking producers and consumers worldwide through 27 branches in Asia, South America, Oceania, and Europe. Atomy products have proven overwhelmingly popular in international markets, achieving the top export ranking for health functional foods and over-the-counter medications. Following the $300 million Export Tower Award, the company reached cumulative exports of $1.8 billion in 2024. After launching its EU branch, Atomy plans to expand globally, focusing on Africa, Central and South America, and other emerging markets. Atomy's GSGS strategy, which stands for Global Sourcing, Global Sales, allows the supply of products that align with the absolute quality and absolute price philosophy through Atomy's global sales network. Atomy's Success System, in which the company runs all seminars, allows any member to succeed regardless of individual ability. This is the driving force behind Atomy's distinctive growth. Success seminars that bridge online and offline realms vividly communicate Atomy's vision to members worldwide, presenting a vision of global success that goes beyond time and space by merging business and culture. The ACTS Project has been initiated to cultivate global leaders and empower active members around the world. Atomy continues to provide unwavering support for success, including the reopening of Songnisan Forest as a hub for the Atomy brand experience. To achieve absolute quality and absolute price, and to ensure commitment to quality from its partners, Atomy provides various support measures for partnering companies, such as cash payment within 1 week from delivery, interest-free operating fund loans, and joint quality management systems, among others. These create a culture of a company growth. Atomy is implementing various policies to ensure sustainable coexistence with the Earth. The company promotes resource recycling and environmental restoration through product renewals aimed at zero plastic initiatives, increasing the use of biodegradable plastics and eco-friendly materials, and introducing smart packaging solutions. Atomy's contributions surpass not only its industry and the distribution sector, but also stand at the top level nationally. Over the past 3 years, the company's donation percentage relative to revenue has been 30 times that of the distribution industry, ranking first among Korea's top 500 companies. As a result, it has earned various government awards and certifications, including the Government Award for Sustainable Management, Good Donor Award, Family Friendly Company, and Great Place to Work Korea. Atomy's culture of sharing has expanded beyond national borders, with the company, members, partner companies, and executives actively engaging in social contribution activities worldwide. The company that holds true to its principles while creating a new distribution culture. The company expanding globally with the trust of people around the world. The company that dreams of customer success while moving beyond customer satisfaction. The company that cherishes the spirit. We are Proud Atomy.
Alrighty then. We are Proud Atomy. Proud Atomy. Woo-hoo, 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 woo. Now, hey, when you see that hymn on him, you think about Atomy. You know what? There's something on the other side too. Okay. Which is, oh, I can't, the other side is not solid enough. It fights fatigue and it helps to boost your immune system. Good. Hemohim, that flagship product. Hemohim, who can, two things. Okay. First off, I want to ask who can can tell me the story about the Hemohim, our number one flag product. Why did it come about? Why did it come about? And who made it happen? Was it some mom part and some mad scientist somewhere, some herbologist somewhere? Who can give us a little playback on that? You can unmute your mic. Say nobody's jumping forward. I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
Uh-uh.
Um, I know it was the Korean government commissioned, um, and you're gonna have to help me out, somebody. That it was commissioned by the Korean government because their atomic scientists was dying of radiation poison. They were getting cancer by radiation poison, and I didn't write the name of the scientist or the doctor that was actually tasked with the um, tasked with finding something to help in that situation. But I do know it was like a 9 year, over 9 years research that came up with the hemohim. But
Oh yeah.
names, I apologize. I'm gonna have to go back and make sure I know them.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. The main thing is that, it was brought about, by the Korean government. That's the main thing. And let me see here. I have a little information on that. Do, 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 do. which is, I will show it at the time. Do, 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 do. And I want somebody to think about what has Atomy product meant to you as far as customer success. And I give you a moment. What success have you had with the products? Okay, but I want to show this first. Okay, and there we go. Okay, you have the Korean Atomic Energy Institute. Yes, indeed, the Korean Atomic Institute, and yeah, Komar, Korea, R&D Research, and Komar BNH. Indeed, definitely. Atomy is serious as far as bringing about customer success. You know, myself, my first experience with Atomy products as far as customer success, I did start out with the Hemohim, okay, and the toothbrush and toothpaste. You know, I read about that toothbrush, and I didn't know the rest of the story.
Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't know the rest of the story as for the toothpaste until I experienced it. And the rest of the story on that toothpaste would mean that said customer success is that I was going to a good dentist, and but you know they was treating my gum, and you know you go through these treatments, and it's like they continue to treat it, they continue to treat it. But when I use that toothpaste within 10 days, some it might take 30 days, but I know with me in 10 days everything cleared up, and I had two loose tooth, well one on one side and the other one on the other side. You know, when I went back to the dentist, like 2 months later, all that had tightened up. My gum, everything tightened up, which was totally awesome. And he even saw the difference. But I didn't know about the toothpaste until I noticed the results of it. That is my customer success. Now I do have one more, which is that during pollen season in Georgia, I'm telling you, you talking about when it rains pollen, it rains, you know. And we had a real bad pollen day. I already had the hemohim in my system. When you talking about customer success, when you can walk outside, you ain't sniffling, you ain't no tears coming out your eyes and anything like that. It's like, oh man, I have no reaction to this pollen, and my car is covered all, just around it. And I literally said to myself, why didn't somebody tell me, that the pollen count was up like this? But it did not affect me, and it has not affected me. But I found out again, having that hemohim in my system. So you find out things. Okay. So who else have had a customer success? You can unmute your mic.
Okay, back in March, I had a mini stroke, and I was having like numb, my left hand going numb, and then having headaches and then slurred speech. And so that's when uh, my niece talked to me about the hemohim, although didn't even know I had those. Um, I was dealing with that, but I had heard about hemohim a couple of years earlier, and I had tried it, but I had not continued with it. So based on my health thing, I knew it was good. So I got on the hemohim and I got on the other products that were recommended for me because of what I was dealing with. And I didn't want to stay on the prescription drugs, especially based on what the side effects was talking about. So when I got all of my products together and I started taking them, I no longer had any of the symptoms, and I knew what I was taking was correcting it and not just masking it. Okay, because I believe that prior the pharmaceuticals was masking it, the symptoms, but I stopped the pharmaceuticals and I was just taking the products, and I had no symptoms. I didn't have the slurred speech. I didn't have the hand going numb or the headaches. So I know it was correcting the things in my body.
Fantastic. Fantastic. That's a customer success. Okay. iPhone, Carol.
Yes, I wanted to tell you that the hemohim is and the toothpaste, I'm sorry, is good for ringworms. As I put it on my grandson's arm, and you could actually see the ringworm trying to go to another section. You could see the little line. So I put it further out. Yeah, it turned white, and then I put it further out, and then the next day it was like I dried it up already. So it's good for
Wow.
worms.
Wow. And we didn't read that online. You experienced it. That's some customer success. My. Definitely.
Mm.
Indeed. Shuri, tell us your customer success story.
Well, good afternoon or good evening. Yes, my success is with the hemohim. I was introduced to the hemohim when my husband was going through after his remission for cancer. And he was just getting weak and weak. Anything he do, he just got weak and fall out. So Miss Emma was telling me to try the hemohim. So I tried the hemohim with him, and every time he would go to do something, we got to take a hemohim. So he'll take one hemohim, and next 3 to 5 minutes, he was up ready to do something else. And then I got sick. And she said, well, you can use the hemohim too. So I started using it with me after I had COVID. And the energy that it gave me and the boost, I mean, I say, oh, this is my product here. This is my number one product here. And then I have another one with the pain patches. My knees and my back used to hurt me so bad, and she said, try the pain patches. I tried those. And I mean, it absolutely worked. I had introduced both of them to different customers, and they had great results. And they were telling me, where you get this from? I never heard about that. I said, well, it's coming to America. So, you know, we are the first one selling it here in Bainbridge. You need to get some. And my third one is the toothpaste. I had heard them talk about the gum bleed, so I tried it for myself, and it worked. I tried on my grandson for eczema, because he had got medicine, and it healed up everywhere but in the scripts of his elbow. So I said, let me try this toothpaste. So I put it on there and put a little bit of water for about 3 days. Look at his skin, it was so smooth, no signs of eczema. I took him to the doctor and she said, oh, what happened? I said, I just tried something new on there and it worked. And she said, whatever you do, keep doing it. So he don't have eczema. He had not eczema in almost a year. So
What?
my
See,
the hemo pain patch and the toothpaste is my number three go-tos.
I I don't remember you telling a testimony about toothpaste on eczema. Yeah, I mean, we've
Yes,
heard other testimonies, about the hemohim and also the manuka honey, but the toothpaste?
yes, I tried. I had testified about yeah, but last year
Uh-huh.
about how I used the toothpaste on his eczema.
Wow.
Yes, and I mean, and he don't have eczema. And my granddaughter had ringworms, And my daughter-in-law said she keep getting them. They wouldn't go away. They pop up here and pop up there. I said, wait a minute, bring her over here and let me treat her. And I treat her with the toothpaste. And
Okay.
she ain't had ringworms and never. And I gave them the hemohim. I said they need to be detoxed.
Right.
So
Okay. Okay. Fantastic. Thank you. Customer success. Customer success. Now, at the beginning, I said that, I wanted y'all to, if y'all knew anybody that had cataracts, you know, to get them on this evening, because I want to play this testimony about cataracts. Now, we've had
take,
others.
take that out there too.
Okay, don't forget to mute your mic back.
Sorry.
Okay, fantastic. We've had others, and but this one I pulled out. All of them are good. But like I said, we've had a few others on, but I just pulled out one of them. Okay, so this is on the cataracts.
You. Okay, I'll share a testimony about our eye products. Maybe one day I'll get the lady to come to the Zoom meeting and share her testimony herself. So she said she was born with one blind eye, and then she started taking her eye supplements. Then now, after a few weeks, she started seeing at least her peripheral vision improved with the blind eye. She started seeing a little bit with that eye. And as she went and picked up her car and she was almost at her house before she realized that she didn't have her glasses on. And she had worn glasses since she was 18 months. And then another person, my handyman, he's had surgery 4 times for glaucoma and cataract. And they were going to have a 5th one. He was going to have a 5th one. But then he started taking our supplements and the blurry eye, resolved. He can now see better, no need for surgery. So we've had a lot of people that were supposed to go for surgery and either for back pain or for whatever, and they ended up having surgery after taking the supplements because the supplements would decrease inflammation and the body would heal itself and there will be no need for surgery for most people that are on our supplements. Thank you. Okay, I'll share.
Wow. See, it's just plain and simple. Sometimes it just takes just a few, you know, and that's why we're here on this evening, to share from experience, but also to share from, you know, knowledge and understanding our healthcare providers also, you know. We have one more hand raised. You can unmute your mic.
Hello, everyone. I just wanted to ask the supplement you used for the glaucoma and cataract because that's what I'm dealing with right now. I'm treating myself and my son.
Okay. Which Atomy products are you taking right now?
I started with Hemohim, Noni, and the 2 eye care product, but when I read um, after studying the supplement, I felt I shouldn't be taking the 2 at the same time. So I'm 59, so I started taking just the red one, the orange one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dr. Olitha, what turn did she make? Whereas, what wrong turn did she make? Did she make a wrong turn?
Hey, well, the testimonies that we just heard, they were taking both. Yeah, yeah, they were taking both. I'm not sure what you read that made you, separate them, but they are different. The two are different. So you can actually take them both. But I also would add, for any eye support, the Mega C would be added, and also the Omega 3, the RTG Omega 3. You definitely want to add those two. I mean, there are others you could add, but definitely if you're dealing with the eye health challenge, I would add those lutein, the zeaxanthin, the Mega C, that's the one that's 2,000 milligrams, and also the omega 3. And I would take 2 or 3 of the omega 3 for sure. Remember, whenever you have a challenge, the, the serving, the serving is meant to support good health. But if you have a challenge you're trying to reverse or correct, you're going to need 2 or 3 servings in almost every case. You're going to need more than 1 serving. So keep that in mind, as you approach, your dosages. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. I actually, for my son, because is more advanced. He's not seeing with one eye anymore. So I got the omega 3 for him.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So I'm gonna give him the 2 eye. I don't have the C mega. I don't even know about it, but I'm gonna I'm gonna
Yeah, get that one.
thank you so much.
You are
Now,
welcome.
now, does your son have any other underlying condition going on?
No, just the glaucoma, and he's had so one eye. We just noticed. I mean, it didn't take long after he started complaining of blurriness that we discovered that he wasn't seeing with one eye anymore, the left eye. So he had surgery only on the right eye because the sight also was very bad, and we didn't know this, But so he's just the surgery, but he's on eye drops daily.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
he's in Africa, Nigeria. So I got his supplements. They're sending to him this weekend.
Good, good, good.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. That's the omega that she was talking about.
hmm But you want to get that Mega C.
Okay. And let's go here and let me do this and then go back to mega seed. There we go. No, that's the color. That's the colorful seed. Sorry about that. Nope. We got to call in the big dog. Here comes the big dog. There it
Okay,
is, right there.
there. Now, Vital Mega Vitamin C 2000.
Yeah.
And
Woohoo.
this one comes as a powder, and you can add it to water. You can add it to a water bottle. Some people like to just sprinkle it in their mouth. It's good for oral health also, and just follow it with water. But it definitely helps with eye health. In fact,
Wow.
we've had people with cataracts have them dissolved with, just vitamin C.
Wow. And the
Very,
two,
very important.
right, and the two eye products, uh, which is very important.
There you are.
Uh-huh.
Lutein
Lutein.
and the zeaxanthin.
Right. Oh yes. Good stuff. Now, um, of both, how how many servings of both um, would you
Well,
tell?
I'll start with 2 of each.
Two of each, once a
hmm
day or twice a day?
I will start once a day.
Okay.
I don't know how
Okay.
old the son is.
Okay. How old is the son? Okay.
He turned 24 in January.
Oh, well, he could take he could take two times a day. He could
Uh,
take 4 per day for sure.
that's the legacy.
He should be taking 2 lutein, 2 uh zeaxanthin, and 2 mega C, and 2 um omega. Two of everything twice a day.
Okay,
You want to reverse that.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. I I put together a little recording that I want to play, and then after that we'll be taking some questions. And this little recording is about the Manuka honey. Adamy's Manuka honey. Excellent, excellent.
Manuka honey is a honey that's native to New Zealand, and it's a dark honey produced by bees which pollinate the flowers of the Manuka bush. Now, Manuka honey contains active compounds called MgO, giving its natural antimicrobial properties to the honey, and it's this that sets it apart from regular honey. So what are the 10 health benefits? Well, firstly, Manuka honey can support wound healing, and it's this that it's probably best known for. Now, many medical grade wound dressings are made with Manuka honey, and when applied directly to a wound, it can support the healing process and reduce pain, so much so that the US Food and Drug Administration approved it as a wound healing treatment. Now, these effects are thanks to the antimicrobial, antioxidant, and anti-inflammatory properties of Manuka honey, and it's why numerous studies have demonstrated its benefits for post-surgical wound dressings. Now, a fun fact is that if you're a fan of cricket, you might remember in the 2023 Ashes series between England and Australia, the spin bowler Moeen Ali had an injured finger, and he was in danger of being ruled out of the series. But after he was sent a dressing impregnated with Manuka honey from an NHS nurse, the wound healed extremely quickly, allowing him to take part in the rest of the games. Manuka honey is also present in this amazing hand cream called Nursum, which was created by an intensive care nurse to help with dry, cracked hands, and I've included a link to the Nursum website in the description box of this video, which might help you if you have constantly sore and cracked hands. Number 2, Manuka honey soothes a sore throat. Honey and lemon are age-old remedies for coughs and colds, and various clinical studies have supported their effects. For example, one study found that honey was more effective at alleviating a cough in children than over-the-counter cough suppressant medication. Now, this was followed by revised guidelines in 2018 from the National Institute for Health and Care Excellence and Public Health England to use honey to reduce the symptoms of a short-term cough. Again, using Manuka honey rather than regular honey, given its antimicrobial properties, would be my suggestion. The third benefit of Manuka honey is that it may support gut health. Now, Manuka honey may act as a prebiotic because it's a source of a non-digestible carbohydrate that's called an oligosaccharide. Now, we can't digest these carbohydrates, but the bacteria in our guts can. Using the oligosaccharides as a food source helps levels of good bacteria, including lactobacilli, to thrive. And number 4, Manuka honey may soothe a gastric ulcer. Now, test tube and animal studies have demonstrated the potential for Manuka honey to help protect against the damaging effects of gastric ulcers. Now, it does this in several ways. Firstly, by providing an anti-inflammatory effect. Secondly, by helping to manage infections such as H. pylori. And finally, by protecting the gut lining from damage. Fifthly, it's been suggested that Manuka honey may be helpful for gastroenteritis. There is some evidence that honey, especially Manuka honey, may help treat gut infections caused by bacterial strains like C. difficile. Now, one benefit is that it appears to shorten the duration of symptoms such as diarrhea. Sixthly, Manuka honey may offer antiviral properties. A 2014 study of Manuka honey found that in a lab setting, it efficiently inhibited influenza viruses, and another test tube study found that it had significant activity against shingles. However, more research, including human trials, are needed before we can draw any firm conclusions about this particular benefit. The seventh potential benefit is that it might be useful for antibiotic-resistant infections. Now, antimicrobial resistance is an increasing worry, and for this reason, alternative therapies are constantly being sought. In 2020, a study investigating the application of medical-grade honey as an approach to treating multi-drug-resistant infections showed significant promise, but again, more studies would be needed to back up these early promising results. The eighth benefit is that it might help the buildup of dental plaque. Now, although honey might seem like a slightly odd food to encourage for dental health, it's the antibacterial properties of Manuka honey that means it's not associated with dental cavities. Now, studies suggest that these antibacterial properties might be useful in minimizing the buildup of dental plaque and, as a result, reducing the likelihood of gingivitis or other periodontal diseases. In particular, Manuka honey inhibits the growth of less favorable oral bacteria. Ninthly, it may help manage cystic fibrosis. Now, the potent antibacterial properties of Manuka honey also appear to augment the effects of antibiotics in cystic fibrosis patients who've got an upper respiratory infection. Now, it does this by inhibiting the growth of certain bacteria, and in doing so, it might be a useful treatment strategy for the future. The 10th potential benefit is that it might be effective against inflammatory skin conditions. Manuka honey is now being trialled for its effect on other skin disorders, including rosacea and acne. So now we've covered 10 of the potential health benefits that Manuka honey has.
Wow, 10. Hey, he mentioned skin disorder. Well, we already know because that the toothpaste has what that Manuka has in it. Awesome, definitely. See, it's also centered around that propolis that's in there. Ooh, definitely. But we have a lot of good testimonies on that Manuka honey from the inside to the outside. Definitely. So it's a wonderful thing. How'd you like that video, Dr. Walita?
I love it. I love it. I tell you what, I have a client who just started using the Manuka honey this week, and he stated he doesn't, he can't put his finger on it, but he says, I feel real good when I take it. I feel real good when I take it. I'm like, okay.
Right.
The thing about health is you are your best health advocate because you know exactly how you feel and you know how your body is reacting to changes. When you add supplements, you have to pay attention because things are going to change. So sometimes we are so busy and distracted that we're not paying attention. So that's one of the things we have to intentionally train ourselves to just take stock of our body and the reaction and the response and whatever is going on to notice. And you know, we have a seminar that we do, and the title of that one is Listen When the Body Whispers. And when we say whisper, that can be just a simple symptom, something every day. But that is the body's way of alerting you that something needs to change, that something is off. So I'm just excited about every single Atomy product is a star product. You know, some companies, they'll have a flagship product and then they have the rest are just kind of filler products. Atomy is not like that. Any one of our products can stand the test as a star product because they are so unique, they're different, and they work miracles in our bodies. So now I know we have some people are waiting and they have some questions. So we're going to go ahead and take those questions. Somebody's asking for the YouTube channel for the recordings. If you want to put that in the chat.
I just put it in the chat.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. And then they were asking about the multi-pack for men.
Uh,
That one's available on the Gmail, and it's available right now.
okay. Good. Thank you. And someone is asking about allergies, headaches, sneezing, and coughing. And the number one is Hemohim. Number one for allergies, headaches, sneezing, and coughing is Hemohim. Now, we do have a respiratory formula, which you can add. You will need to order that one from the Gmall, but that one is sometimes called, what is it, balloon flower, bell flower.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And so that one is the advanced, that's the advanced delivery for for headache, sneezing, coughing. That formula really makes a difference. We have people with all types of respiratory issues that are using that formula. from asthma, COPD, pneumonia, they're getting results. So be aware of that also. But hemohim, for most allergies, most of us, we don't have that anymore. Since we started hemohim, we don't have that. As the pastor was mentioning earlier about the green dust that rains in it rains at a certain time. It rains green dust here in Atlanta. And wow, you can see it everywhere on the car. If you leave your window open, it will come into the house. Everybody's sneezing and snorting. But when we started using Hemohim, we don't have that response. And sometimes you're wondering about that response. And one of the things you want to know about Hemohim is that it modulates your immune system. Because we hear so much about your immune system being poor, being weak. But in some cases, the immune system is overreacting, and that can be a problem also. And that's what allergies are. The immune system is actually over responding to something that's in your environment. So Hemohim is a way, definitely. And you start with 2 a day, but you can take two times a day. You could take 3 times a day, whatever it takes. Oh, he's showing the bellflower. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is the one that's in the G Mall. Adamant bellflower root, pear, and quince. That one is a juice also, but this is for all the respiratory challenges that may occur, including asthma, allergies, COPD, walking pneumonia. People are coughing. This will stop the cough. And I have experienced that personally because I had a cough and I really didn't know what to do because when you don't get sick often, you really don't have a sick routine. And so I was standing there looking at the shelf and I was like, oh, maybe I'll try this. And I took a packet of this formula. And before I finished drinking that packet, the cough stopped right then and there. So I know it works. It worked. That was a miracle because I was coughing. I was having a problem. So you can see, and it tastes great, and it's very easy to use, even for children, because it tastes so good. It's just like a juice. So be aware of this one. And remember, when you get products from the G Mall, you want to look on the website for the directions and for the information, the supplement facts. You want to see that on the website in English because when you receive the product itself, it's going to be in Korean. So it's not going to be in English when you receive it, but it's in English here on the website. So you can get all the information right from the website in English. Thank you.
Yeah, because these products at this time is not stocked in our U.S. warehouses. It's come straight out of South Korea, which is our friends, indeed, definitely. Was there any other question? You can unmute your mic on this evening.
Yes,
I
I
see
have a
one.
question.
Yes.
I'm Esmeralda. I'm new to this Zoom.
Okay.
Pepper Johnson recommend me. I have a question. I've been having I crushed my ankle in my left foot. It's been since over a year, November 7th. I've been suffering. And I went from a boot 6 months to a cast. They put a needle in my bone. It haven't recovered. And they already asked me to go for a second opinion and they recommend me surgery, but I'm suffering with a lot of pain. So I've been pain. I totally completely crushed my bone and it haven't healed. It haven't been normal. I'm limping and everything. So I wanted to see what I can take for pain, for inflammation, and stuff like that.
Okay. Okay. I'll be glad to help you with that. You're going to start the inflammation with the Hemohim and the
Okay.
Noni concentrate. Those are both for inflammation. But you also you have your issue with your bone healing. And remember, plant calcium is here as well
Okay.
as vitamin D3.
Is it the one that you circling?
What
Yeah,
that's
he just circled the Hemohim, the Noni, and then I just added the D3 and the plant calcium. Vitamin C also.
Okay.
Vitamin C is for pain and for inflammation.
Okay. I'm screenshotting and everything because I'm actually in my
Okay.
phone. I tried to get in the laptop with Zoom, but I
Oh,
guess I'm having that
okay.
same. Mhm.
Okay.
okay.
And then the other thing is there's one product from the Global Mall, which is called
Okay.
Termicin. And that is the magic bullet for pain. It's the magic bullet for inflammation.
Okay.
So
I see it right
definitely
there.
want to get that.
That's for it says plant for um
The
I
plant
can't really
calcium.
see. Yeah, the
Yeah,
plant calcium. Okay,
I
let me
know.
screenshot that. Okay.
Right. I know she had mentioned that. I believe I had circled everything except for we have to go to the global mall so that I
The
can
Termicin.
for the
I'm
Okay.
tumors.
writing it down also, Pastor Edward.
Okay. So
Okay.
you have five items.
Okay, I have three. I don't see
Hemohim, noni,
okay.
plant calcium,
Is it possible you can
D3.
you can email me
Can you
that?
just go ahead and write it down?
Okay.
Right.
D3.
I'm
Yeah.
writing it
Just
down.
write calcium D3.
Okay.
That's 4. And
Right.
mega C, that's 5.
Omega C. Okay.
Mhm.
Right.
And then we're telling you now about the Termicin that's in the Global Mall.
Okay.
And we have special instructions for the tumors.
Okay.
2 white and 2 brown at the same
Yeah, I see it right
time.
there. Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Yeah, you see the pills there. You're going to take
Yes.
2
Yeah,
white
one
and 2
brown and
brown
one white.
along
Mm-hmm.
with your vitamin C.
Okay. Do I
Okay.
take one a day of each, the brown
No,
and the
no, no,
white?
no, no, no.
Okay.
2 white,
Okay.
2 brown with the vitamin C. You can take
Okay.
that as often as needed, as
Okay.
often as you have the pain. It can be 4, 6, 8 hours, whatever you need. This
Okay.
is for the pain.
As is
In fact,
needed.
in the beginning, if you have severe pain, you could actually take 4 brown and 4 white with your vitamin C.
It wouldn't be too much. It wouldn't cause
No, it
no
wouldn't be too
reaction on
much.
me.
This is
Okay.
extract of turmeric.
Okay.
It's going to soothe that inflammation. See, even though that box is in Korean, you see that picture, you see the bone,
Yes.
the joint,
Mm-hmm.
that's what
Yeah,
it's
I see the
for.
joint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And we have many people who are using this and have used it with much success with broken bones, fractured bones, all types of issues with joints also. So we know it works. Okay.
Okay.
And the last one that we want to let you know about are the ethereal pain patches. Mhm.
Oh, okay. Diphtheria pain patches.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's going to be in the
Personal care.
personal care. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. You got to remember that's going to
Yeah.
be over in the
Yeah.
personal
Or
care.
just put it
The
in the
personal
search bar
care.
and you'll find it. Put it in the search
Yeah.
bar.
There it is.
Yeah, that's it
There it
right
is
there.
right there. Ethereal patches. And you put that on there after shower, whatever. Make sure you don't use lotion because then it won't stick.
Okay. Those are patches.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Okay.
that'll be a box with 11 envelopes, and each envelope will have 5 patches in there. So you're going to
Okay.
get 55 in that box. So it's quite it's a steal, really.
So it's 5 medicines, pills, and then the
No,
patches.
That's right. Mhm.
Okay.
You got it. You got it.
Woo-hoo. Indeed.
And come back. Hey, and come use that and come back and share your journey.
Okay, I will. I definitely will because I'm
All
tired of
right.
suffering this.
We're looking forward to hearing your story
Yep. Hey
of
Thank
guys,
you. I
just
success.
appreciate
yep.
you.
We
Mm-hmm.
already know.
Yep.
Yeah,
Hey
my
guys,
sister
just
recommended me.
mm-hmm. Hey guys, just to let you know that Atomy products are not medication. Okay, it's supplements.
Yeah, these
Okay.
are functional foods. These are
Yes, functional
foods.
foods. Correct.
Hmm. Somebody's saying something about surgery and stroke. Somebody say, how many different products can you use? 100. Did I say it right?
Yeah, definitely. You can use them all.
You can use
I,
100.
I stopped
Yes,
counting.
you did.
Cause I stopped counting. The reason why, because every time we talk about a product and the benefits, I'm like, I gotta go get that. You know, I
These
mean,
are foods.
like, yeah.
I mean, hey, that question to us would be
Hmm.
like going to a buffet and say, how many different one of these foods can I eat?
Right. Oh yeah.
So these are foods. The body will use it as a food. The body will recognize it. These are not chemicals. Um, they are not medicines. These are foods that the body will use for its own healing. All right, let's see what's going on here. So, okay, so let's deal with the surgery and stroke. So him or him, noni, for sure. You want to make sure you're getting your C. Oh, and you know what? We forgot. For surgery and stroke, you definitely want to have the Korean red ginseng because that's going to bring back that energetic balance. So don't forget that one.
Okay, which is the Hanson.
Uh-huh. Or the jelly stick, either one.
Oh, okay.
You did
Yeah.
ask about her.
So you definitely want those.
Either one. Okay. All right. That's the jelly,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Uh-huh. And then you're gonna see somebody say thyroid.
Oh, excuse me, Dr. Walita.
Yes.
You, okay. She said the word stroke.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, who that? Brenda, she threw in something special that was over in the Global Mall.
Mm-hmm.
Brenda,
The ginkgo natto.
yeah, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Any type of circulation you want to go with the ginkgo natto because ginkgo improves the circulation, even micro circulation. That means the circulation in the tiny blood vessels. The ginkgo improves circulation, and natto, that's a Japanese food, but it's also an enzyme, and that enzyme dissolves things like scar tissue or any kind of tissue that shouldn't be there. So it helps to clean up the residue in your blood vessels. So that's very important because we have two types of stroke. One of them is a result of clotting. And so that would definitely call for ginkgo natto. And we have people who have been able to restore function by adding this. There, it tells you right there, improve blood circulation. That means tissues are getting the nutrients that they need. Blood circulation, very, very important.
Thank you. Is this in the American Mall or the Global?
Global. Ginkgo is in the global.
Okay, thank you.
You will.
All right.
So that would be great for like eye problem, glaucoma, because those things are like eye pressure, and most times that's because of blockage or something.
Yes, you could definitely add that. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Absolutely.
Sister Gloria, you have your hand raised.
Yeah, hi, how you doing?
Doing
How's
well
everyone?
indeed.
Yeah, just wanted to ask, okay, what is would be good for gut health? To even for parasites, stuff like that, to
Okay,
get
for
the gut
gut health,
going.
we have a whole program for the microbiome. All right. In
Okay.
fact, I was just looking at that a little bit earlier. The microbiome. So you're going to start, of course, with your probiotics, Feinzyme, SCI.
Mm,
Now
wow.
the SCI
It's
that's in
going
the
to be in the
glo
global mall.
that's in the global mall.
We
The
also have psyllium. We have psyllium husk,
Okay.
apple phenom,
Hmm.
and noni.
Noni. Okay. All
Yeah, see the
right.
apple phenom, that's powerful um, um, antioxidants.
Okay.
hmm
Okay.
In fact, every
Gotcha.
time you take 2 of those a day, it's the equivalent of having uh, had 45 green apples
Whoa. Yeah, because I know
worth
even
of
apple cider
polyphenol.
vinegar has helped me out a lot. That's definitely,
Mhm.
oh, that's
But
good.
that probiotic,
Mhm.
psyllium, fine, they're all for the gut.
Wow. Thank you so much. Appreciate
You're
you all. God
welcome.
bless you all.
Yeah, and the fine diamonds in the GMO as well. That's also
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about
right.
that.
And
Thank
if
you.
you have any one of those, what how do you say it? Any one of those itis, well,
hmm
like ultra tickleitis, any of them, you want to throw in the secret weapon. Anybody know what the secret weapon is? For
No.
those,
Here it is.
there it
There
is, right
it is.
there. That that's it, right there. The secret weapon, right there.
It's any type of inflammation, anything
Oh,
that would not heal,
Hmm.
you want to throw that Manuka honey on it,
Yeah, buddy.
internally or externally. If it needs
Yeah,
healing, it needs Manuka honey.
right. Yep.
nice.
I
And
remember my
even the people with diabetes, don't worry about it. They can take a quarter teaspoon. Remember, see, this one is so concentrated. A little goes a long ways.
Mhm.
Because see, you see that 830 plus, that is the measure of the active ingredient. The average, if you find Manuka honey in the store, say like a Kroger or something like that, if you find 1525, we're talking about 830. So this very concentrated. So a
Yep.
little will go a long, long ways.
right.
Yep. Hey, Pastor, I know this is the only product that my mom takes when she has a sore throat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she tried it, and then afterwards, I had a sore throat a couple of days ago, and she told me take a teaspoon of the manuka honey. Well,
Right.
I took one of that and a teaspoon of that, and within say 5 minutes, the sore throat was gone.
Right. My
Hey, she gave you a dose of your own medicine.
Yeah,
yeah. Wow. Yeah. My son, he almost lost his job. He was bleeding out the butt. You know,
Oh,
and we had to throw that Manuka honey in there. You know, to support
The
that
healing.
gut. Right.
Mhm.
oh, wow.
Now, if you go and you see sold out, now that's in California.
Yeah, make sure you
No.
look and see for sure
Yeah.
where it is. There's
Right.
4 warehouses.
Right.
So
So
depending on
don't
where
think
you are.
right.
Well, now some people on here are in California.
Okay.
We
All
got a
right.
California group on here.
Okay. If you desperately need it, just call the East Coast. Call the
Yeah.
East Coast
So,
and we'll get it.
so sometimes we have to do a little trickery. We have to order
Right.
it and
Right.
send it to the people.
Right.
hmm
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Get one
Yeah.
of your people that
The only time you see that fully out of stock for all warehouses is when the whole page turns gray.
Right.
Mhm.
Right. Interesting. Okay, so we have room for one more on this evening, about 9:06. Soon we're gonna quit.
Yeah, hold on. I think there was another question in the chat there. Hold on for 1 second. Let me take a look. I
And and
saw
it,
some. Yeah.
and it made the special announcement about Gia Part, the CEO, is
Yeah,
coming
the
to
CEO is
America.
coming to town. Can't wait.
Wow.
October 25th is the date.
No, 24th.
21.
24th?
Yeah, 24th.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I get the 25th.
Yeah, originally it was the
I was
25th,
close, wasn't it?
and then yeah, it was the 25th, and then they changed it to 24th because that was the only day
They,
that he was going to be available.
oh,
Yeah,
they changed it. Okay.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that's
I
gonna
Can
be
know.
you put
in
the
the
product in the chat about stomach health?
okay.
No,
I
And
have
that's
a
gonna
Pastor.
question, please.
Hello, Pastor.
Mm-hmm.
hey,
Hi, how are you guys doing? Now, when the CEO comes, that hotel he's going at, it's a beautiful hotel. It's expensive, but very, very nice.
Yeah, Miss Joy,
So,
it's not confirmed yet for the
well, it
hotel yet.
will be because
Yeah, yeah,
they're not getting anything else.
yeah.
So,
So,
I don't
mhm.
think they have a choice
Yeah,
but to keep that one.
yeah. I
So,
have a feeling they will, but they just told us not to say anything until it's confirmed.
yeah,
well, they're not gonna get anything else. So
Yeah,
you might as well start saving your money for that one.
yeah,
Okay, okay,
yeah.
Pastor, save for me and you.
okay. Now
I have a
the other
question.
yes, Odie.
There's a product called bitter melon
Yes.
that's on
Yes,
online, and I haven't heard really many people talk about it. I know that it's very good for diabetes and blood sugar and stuff like that. Anything
Yeah.
related to
That's what it's
that.
for. Yeah, that's it.
yeah, yeah.
Is
You
that
just
the
said it.
only thing
That's
that
it.
is that's the only thing that it's for, right? Because most people
Yes.
don't know that it's there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
just
when they ask
just
about
cover it.
diabetes, that's when we bring that up. Yeah.
Right, right. When we ask,
Yeah,
they'll tell you.
we also have the one for the glucose care as well that
Right,
to go with it together. Hmm.
right.
But the better melon is it's the better product. It's the better product because I've been taking it, so it's
Well, it works differently. The bitter melon works in the liver,
yeah the liver yeah. Hmm.
so that's the difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
But remember, many people are getting their diabetes type 2 under control using Himohim,
Yep.
Noni, and Korean red ginseng.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Okay.
we start there.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right,
So
I have
we
to go to another call.
okay,
Yeah.
good,
No problem, Pastor. Yeah, we're about to wrap
yeah,
out of here. We're
because
gonna jump out of here.
we finna wrap out of here, like you
Yeah.
said. So
Yeah.
everybody, you can unmute your mic and say good night, good night, good night, good night, bye bye, bye bye,
I
bye
have
bye.
one question.
Yeah. Good night,
Good
everybody.
night,
Good night,
Pastor. Good night,
everybody.
Good
everyone.
night,
Good night,
everyone.
everybody.
Thank
Night,
Good night.
you.
Good
everyone.
night,
Night.
Bye
Night,
Rosalie.
bye.
guys.
Good night,
Good
Joy.
night.
Good
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 night,
night.
night,
Good
Yolanda.
Good night,
night.
everyone.
Good
everybody.
night.
Good night,
Cha,
Good
Mary.
cha.
night.
Good
Good
night.
night,
Night,
everybody.
Pepper.
Good
Good night,
night.
John boy.
Good
Good
night, John
night.
girl.
Everybody.
Good
Good night.
night,
Thank
young
you for
girl. Yeah.
everything.
Good
Good
night. Good
night.
night. Thank
Bye.
you.
Good night,
Thank you so
Pastor.
Thank you.
much.
Thank you.
Good night,
Thank
Ernestine.
you.
Bye
I
bye.
like
Good
it.
Good
night.
night, Nick.
Great
Good
and great.
night.
Thank you.
Good night,
Good
Marie.
night.
Bye
Good
Bye. Good
night.
night,
Good
everyone.
night, Nate.
Love you
Good
all.
Good
night.
night. Good night,
bye.
Grunda.